Proud of the way the community comes together to work on problems.
The ability to kind of be part of things at whatever level you want to be.
In Wellesley, you debate everything. You debate traffic lights, you debate the budgets.
We all have a role that we play in the community. We all have a constituent, as it were, and people, respond. And I think we do important work, and it's great to see that sort of commitment from the people in the town.
People want to get involved, so it's that general spirit that says, you know what, this is something that I want to be part of.
There are people in this town that just step up and give, and it's wonderful.
Hello, I'm Kathleen Nagle, Town Clerk in Wellesley, and one of my duties is to conduct the elections for the town of Wellesley. I'd like to encourage all of our residents to consider giving back to the town by running for office in our March 3rd, 2015 annual town election. There are a couple of ways that you can get involved as elected office. One is by becoming a town meeting member. Each precinct in Wellesley elects 10 representatives each year to serve as their voices in the town meeting. The town meeting decides such important issues as appropriations and budgets for all the town departments, town bylaw amendments and zoning bylaw amendments. They also discuss capital projects that are upcoming and things like the purchase of land, which the town may wish to take part in. You can become a member of town meeting by running for office at the March 3rd election. If you wish to become a town meeting member, you have to obtain nomination papers from the town clerk and collect 10 signatures of people in your neighborhood to appear on the ballot. Then it's up to you if you wish to campaign or how you'd like to spread the word that you're running for town meeting. The responsibilities are fairly simple and straightforward. The town of Wellesley has a town meeting that meets in the springtime, usually beginning the last week of March and extending for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on the business of the meeting. They meet on Monday and Tuesday nights from 7:30 until the business of the day is finished. In addition to attending the town meetings and voting on the issues, you're asked to become familiar with the issues that are going to be presented to the town. This can be done by reading the advisory committee handbook, by attending some of the board meetings or open hearings, and by speaking with your neighbors and following the issues in the news. Occasionally, there are also special town meetings that are called for specific purposes. Those meetings, you get 30 days notice, and then there's a meeting that will discuss something like a capital project or something that's very important that can't be considered in the annual town meeting. If you have more time and commitment to spend, you might want to consider running for a town board. There are 10 elected town boards in this town that run the policy for all different varieties of activities. The Board of Selectmen, the Assessors, the Board of Health, the Housing Authority, the Library Trustees, the Natural Resources Commission, the Planning Board, the DPW, the Recreation Commission, and the School Committee each meet once or twice a month to set the policies that govern how our town operates our services. The town clerk's office is also open for election this year, but I'm going to be running one more time. So to run for a townwide office, the process is a little bit more complicated, but not much. You obtain nomination papers from the town clerk and you collect 50 signatures of voters in the town to place you on the ballot. If the office is contested, there may be a little bit more campaigning to do, but you can get your word out in any way that you wish. Nomination papers for all offices will be available beginning December 3rd of this year from my office. You have to come in person to pick up the nomination papers so that we're sure that you're a candidate who wishes to run. After you collect the signatures, you return the papers to my office for certification. For town-wide office, the papers must be returned by January 13th, and for town meeting members, the papers must be returned by January 27th. So you have quite a long time to collect the signatures and to let your neighbors know that you're running for office. The last day to get the papers is January 9th for town-wide offices and January 23rd for town meeting member offices. This gives everybody a chance to think through whether it's something they'd like to do. If you wish to participate in a town-wide office, I suggest that you attend some meetings of the board that you're interested in, just to get a flavor for the kinds of issues that they consider.